Welcome to Local SEO in 10. This is your go-to podcast for answers about how you can grow your local business online easily and quickly. Brought to you by local SEO experts Magnified Media in Walnut Creek, California. In each 10-minute episode, our digital marketing expert Adam Duran answers your questions on how you can get more leads for your business fast. Remember, if you're not taking care of this part of your business right now, you can bet your competitors are. And now, here's our host with the questions, Jamie Duran, and our expert with the answers, Adam Duran.
All right, Adam, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Jamie.
All right, looking forward to another super exciting 2020 and talking about local SEO.
All right, I'm glad you could join us this time.
Yeah, some technical difficulties, but not on my side, of course. But so what's today's topic?
Something I wanted to talk about that actually kind of revolutionized my company that I'm now a big proponent of, and that's hiring a virtual assistant.
What in the world is that? Is that someone over the internet that can, take my phone calls and send my text messages?
Yes, and they can do a lot of stuff for your business that basically it frees you up to do even more to grow your business. So, for example, I know when I started our company, I wanted to bring in young people so I could act as a mentor and, help them basically grow their skill set, grow within our company, bring them on in higher levels. But what I soon realized is something that I think I became their daddy.
What?
So, yeah,
are you talking about millennials?
No comment. I don't know. But my business and our company is mainly web-based, so it's virtual. So we had employees and have employees that we've never met. I've never met face to face, and we'd have meetings online and see each other and talk to each other. But one-on-one, I started realizing that a lot of my time, or a lot more than I wish it had been spent, was kind of counseling. So giving advice and getting very personal and deep into personal issues when that would start affecting their work. And then it's a common complaint that I hear from other business owners that bring either they have virtual staff or they have real life face-to-face staff. And that just, that basically takes away from their productivity in their business. So
it's very politically correct. That's great.
Well, no, this is how I really, when we began our business, I was really focused on, mentoring, because I was, when I was in college, working in law offices and stuff, I sat down with plenty of lawyers and they mentored me. They, told me the ins and outs of becoming a lawyer, and all of them said, whatever you do, don't do this job. So that had a big effect on me. And I learned, professionalism. I learned a lot in that job, or in those jobs. So anyway, as I was growing our company, I realized, I'm going to dip my foot into the virtual assistant hiring game.
Interesting.
And how that started, of course, I'm sure if you have an email address, you get 1 or 2 or 3 emails per day, just like I do, saying, hi, this is whoever from India or from Russia, and we want to be your whatever resource for doing whatever. Do you get those?
Mainly mine are from people trying to give me money, millions of dollars. They might be from Nigeria or Ukraine.
One of these days it'll pan out. Make sure you. Yeah. For me instead, so I did try one, and I paid what I thought was reasonable rate, and then what I realized is soon the quality wasn't there, and so that kind of turned me off. And then I started asking other agency owners who I know what they do, and all of them said, you have to hire in the Philippines.
Ooh, interesting.
And so I'll put it in the show notes. I went to a job site on the online called onlinejobs.ph.
Okay.
And just like I used to put job postings in every local junior college and college to find staff, and I'd put up a job and wait a couple weeks. I would get a few zeros, and then maybe one person, and then maybe two, maybe three if I was lucky, and then I'd try and find something good about that person. Anyway, I did the same experience by signing up at onlinejobs.ph. They're not a sponsor and they're not paying for this, by the way. But within, I think, 3 hours, I had 40 applications of people who are hungry, humble, and smart. So wow. I had to turn off the ad and because it was just getting overwhelming. So I went through every one of the applications, weeded them down, and then chose... First, I chose one. We messaged back and forth with their portfolio, what they could do. I checked out their portfolio, and then we did a Skype call, and I hired them. And then I hired another. And then a couple weeks later, I hired another, and then another. These are all, they changed my business, changed my world.
Well, great.
Yeah. So for me, for what I do, it's not a lot of face-to-face time. So, but everything is online. So they're able to do everything that I've asked them to.
That sounds pretty amazing. What are, some of, in not everyone's online digital marketing agency. What are some of the other kind of things that the virtual assistants are able to help with?
Any kind of accounting. So accounting stuff, you can find basically CPA level people on there, all the way from, of course, data entry, all the way to high level accountants. Wow. You can also find, like I said, basic web developers, all the way up to full designers and full web developers that'll knock your socks off. And also just virtual assistants, somebody who will help organize your business, help organize your life. Their salary is really, really, really reasonable.
That was really reasonable. One of my next questions.
Oh, okay. What's your question?
Well, it's something that you're spending thousands of dollars on as a service. So let's just call it insurance, and you spend half of your life on making money for insurance companies, hoping you never use it. But I imagine that would be something a virtual assistant could not. There's no Philippine insurance companies that would be able to.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
And probably, and definitely with, you might have some, definitely in your business, if you're listening to this, you might have some laws that you have to follow. Yeah. Some disclosure laws or something like that. So, definitely before going down this road, check to make sure you're legally able to do so. But say you're a law firm and you need help with document prep. Yep. You can have, if you have any administrative tasks that need doing in any business, this is a no-brainer.
Okay, interesting.
Total no-brainer.
Okay.
And cost-wise, kind of alluded to it, I'm paying basically a quarter of what I used to pay for these staff. And for the workers in the Philippines, because of the cost of living, it's enough for them to easily send their kids to private school, is how... you can go through the site that I'll put in the show notes, and they are very detailed on what level of salary is great and acceptable.
It sounds pretty amazing, and you're definitely helping people in the Philippines.
Right.
Now, last question is regards to their personal drama. How much of their personal drama do they share with you and expect
Never.
you to solve?
0.0.
Oh,
we can talk on Skype and talk on the phone or whatever, but they're completely satisfied with just doing the work, getting it done, and moving on to the next task.
Interesting.
Yes.
Compare and contrast. That's it.
It is, like I said, humble, hungry, smart. Nice. This is what kind of the backbone of my agency is. And finding, like I said, finding these virtual assistants has just changed everything.
Beautiful.
It's definitely a game changer.
Well, that sounds great and a great topic. And so you said in the show notes you're going to place some information for people listening to this podcast on where they could investigate to see if a virtual assistant would make sense for them.
Yep, 100%. Yes.
Excellent. All right, and that you gave certainly a ringing endorsement. So that's fantastic.
Thank you, Jamie.
All right. Any parting words for today?
No, just get out there and just check it out. It's affordable, doable, and I know I have introduced this topic to many local business owners, and one just sent me an email probably a couple weeks ago with the same, "This changed my life.
Nice.
Thank you." And out of the blue. So that was awesome.
Very cool. All right. Well, let's wrap it up there. And if anyone has any feedback at all, please reach out to us on the Facebook page, Local SEO in 10. Make sure to rate and review the podcast on wherever you are listening to it. It definitely helps spread the word and keeps it motivating for everyone to continue to do this podcast, and for Adam to share his professional knowledge at no cost for anybody.
Woo!
Yeah. We will talk to you next week. Thanks again.
Thanks again, everybody. Have a great day.
That's all for now. Thanks for listening to this episode of Local SEO in 10 with Google local marketing expert Adam Duran. Join us each week for answers to your questions on how to best harness the power of the internet to grow your business. Speaking of questions, got some? Message us through our Facebook page, Local SEO in 10, and we'll be sure to give you your answer on an upcoming episode. This episode of Local SEO in 10 is brought to you by Magnified Media, the leading online marketing agency in Northern California, who invite you to grow your business by magnifying your online visibility and credibility. Visit them on the web at www.magnifiedmedia.com. Magnify your business, magnify your profits.